Namaste, I am Vimala. I am from Vignan Bharati High School, Maharanipeta. Today I would like to teach the first unit of class 10, that is personality development. Every unit is divided into three readings, that is A. Reading, attitude is attitude. B. Every success story is also a story of great failure. C. I will do it. Now we shall discuss about the personality. What is personality? Personality is not a physical appearance of a person, but it is the combination of the characteristics of a person. What is personality then? Personality, does physical appearance make a personality? No. Physical appearance does not make a personality. Then what is personality? Personality is the combination of the characteristics in him. That is, the good characteristics make a good personality, whereas bad characteristics make a bad personality. Now, let us discuss the factors that makes a personality. The first factor is our way of thinking. How we behave in a situation with others in the society. With others in the society. Our confidence levels. How we communicate with others. Are we of positive attitude or negative attitude? Here, suppose take a half glass of water. A person with a positive attitude, what he says? Oh, it is half filled. If the same glass, if we show to the negative attitude person, what he says? Oh, it is half empty. In the same way, the other thing is our body language. Our body language means how we are interacting with the others. Means the attire, our hairstyle, how confidently we are speaking to them. These all comes under the body language. And the other thing is how we are interacting with someone inferior physically, mentally, emotionally, etc. to us. Now, let us see how important is personality. It is always proved that a person with good personality and positive attitude reach great heights in his or her life. Not only that, there are many examples, those who have reached with their dedication and all has reached the great heights in their lives. Height here means the altitude. And not only that, until we reach the set goal, we have to go on keeping trying until we reach the goal. India has produced great personalities throughout the world. For example, Mahatma Gandhi, Kalpana Chawla, Swami Vivekananda, Abdul Kalam, etc. Now, in this lesson, the first phase reading is about the three personalities. They are Sudha Chandran, Helen Keller and Stephen Hawking. Sudha Chandran, she is a Bharatanatyam dancer, an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer. She lost her leg, one leg in an accident. Though she is disabled, she again, with her commitment, determination, dedication and hard work, again she became a great dancer. Not only that, again She became a great dancer with her dedication. Now coming to the next personality, that is Stephen Hawking. Though he is a disabled, he overcome with his dedication, the positive attitude and all. He is also one of the greatest scientists in physics. The next one is Helen Keller. By birth, after 2 years of his birth, her parents came to know that she was blind, deaf and dumb. These disabilities did not keep her stay at home. With her confidence, with her dedication, positive attitude, she became one of the greatest personalities in the world. These three persons showed that everything can be done with a hard work. Though they are disabled, means from their lives it is understood that the disability cannot prevent anyone from reaching the great heights. Because of their hard work and their determination, these became the examples of the great personalities in the world. And now, the qualities required to become successful are determination, dedication, discipline, hard work, responsibility, positive attitude, commitment. If one possesses all these qualities, definitely he will succeed in not only these etc. qualities. If he or she possess, definitely they could reach the great heights in their lives. Now, the topic we will discuss about is the attitude is attitude. Attitude is attitude. Attitude means the behavior of a person. Attitude means the great heights. Attitude, if we have a positive attitude, if we have a good behavior, we can reach the great heights. This topic shows that Mr. Nick has reached his great heights in spite of his disability. He became one of the motivational speakers in the world, though he is a disabled. Now let us go to the lesson, that is the attitude is attitude. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning, to help you to scratch the ditch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard, or get you from point A to B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujasi has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning, to help you scratch the ditch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Means here what? Imagine yourself without having the arms. Imagine means right from the time you wake up from the bed. Soon you wake up from the bed, immediately you want to stretch your hands, or immediately you want to have a cup of milk or a tea. Then what will you use that with? You want to brush your teeth, have your bath, all your activities. Whatever you want to do, first of all you have to do with your arms. Imagine yourself without having those. Suppose you have applied a mehandi to your hands. Then until it dries up, it may take 2 to 3 hours to dry up. Until you dry up, what will you do if you want anything? You have applied mehandi to both your hands, you want some water, or if there is an itching on your body, immediately you call someone else. Please itch here, or give me some water, make me to drink, like that. Means what you will depend upon the others to do at least for 1 or 2 hours also. You can't survive without your arms. Now imagine yourself having no legs to kick pebbles from the street, to walk or run. What are the uses of the legs? You walk, run, ride a bicycle, or whatever you want to do. To jump, to skate, to skip. you want your legs. Imagine yourself without the legs. First I asked you to imagine without the arms. Now imagine without the legs. Suppose you want to move from here to there, from point A to point B. What do you require? You require your legs. Now there are no legs even. Now imagine both at once. Both the legs and the hands. Both the limbs. If you don't have both the limbs, imagine yourself what can you do. And at least the imagination is also a very worse or a bitter, isn't it? Like that. But here, what we are going to deal is the personality of Nick. He has the whole life he ran without the arms and the legs. Heard something like this before. Suppose you might have seen some of the persons in your surroundings. By birth, some may lose their hand, they may not have their arms or their legs because of a polio or something else. Some may lose in the middle of their age, I mean in an accident or something else. But you may not have seen the person like Nick. The person like Nick is called a torso. Torso means what? A person without arms and legs. Person without arms and legs. Nick Vujicic was born with no arms and legs, but he doesn't let the details stop him. The brave 26-year-old, who is mainly a torso, plays football and goal, swims and surfs despite having no limbs. Nick Vujicic, where was he born? He was born with no arms and legs. Means by birth he hasn't the limbs, the arms and the legs. But he doesn't let the details stop him. He doesn't let the details. What are the details here? Having no arms and legs. Those are the details. It didn't stop him from reaching his great heights. Reaching his great heights. The brave 26-year-old, who is mainly a torso. He is 26-year-old at the time of this, and he is a torso. Torso means what? A person without arms and the legs. Though he doesn't have. Suppose you want to play football. What do you use? With what you play? You play with your legs. And if you want to play a goal, how do you play a goal? You hold a stick and you have to hit the ball into the holes. Means you have to use your hand. But here, though he hasn't have even the arms and the legs, he played football, goal. Not only that, he can swim. He swims and surfs even. Swims. For swimming also, you require both the arms and the legs. He surfs. Surfs means you'll have a boat on it and you have to go into the water. And despite having no limbs, despite means though he doesn't have the limb, he can do all the things. What things he can do? He can play golf, football, he can swim, he can surf even. Without the limbs, he can do all these things. These are the limbs. It is necessary. It is very important to have limbs to play all this. But Nick, that's why he became such a great person. Though he doesn't have the limbs, he could do all these things. It is not an easy task to do all these things. But without limbs, he is able to do all these things. Nick has a small foot on his left hip, which helps him balance and enables him to kick. He uses his one foot to type, write with a pen and pick things up between his toes. As already I said that Nick doesn't have a limbs. That is the upper limbs or the lower limbs. Nick has a small foot on his left hip. On his left hip, this is called the hip. On his left hip, he has a small left hip which helps him balance and enables him to kick. With that support only, with the small foot on his left hip, he could balance and enables him to kick. He uses his one foot, means he has only one foot on his left hip, isn't it? that foot he used to type, write with a pen and pick things up between his toes. Between his toes. He has small toes. With the toes he used to pick the things up. I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now lives in Los Angeles. I'd be lost without it. I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now lives in Los Angeles. I'd be lost without it. I call it my chicken drumstick. I call it. It means here what? The small foot. The small foot on his left hip. That he called as a chicken drumstick. Chicken drumstick means what? See, so many of you are aware of the, maybe some may eat and some may not eat, but you are aware of the chicken leg pieces and all, isn't it? You hold it and you eat like that. That's why he called it as a chicken drumstick. Just he joked, and he was born in Melbourne, Australia, and now he's living at present. He lives in Los Angeles. And I'd be lost without it. I would be lost without it. Means what he told, if I may not have that small food, I would be lost. Means what? He may not able to do at least all these things. Water sports aren't Nick's only thing. He also plays golf with a club tucked under his chin and is a huge fan of English Premier League. Water sports aren't Nick's only thing. Means not only this, swimming, surfing and all. He also used to, I told you that he used to play the golf. How he has no limbs, no upper leg. How he can hold that stick? He used to tuck his stick club under the chin. He like this he used to hold. He used to hold that stick under his chin and he used to play the golf. And he is a huge fan of English Premier League. Means he is a huge fan of the football. He is a huge fan of the football.